to be louder and prouder than the last ceremony of the day. Am I right or am I right? That is what I'm talking about. So we are going to have a phenomenal ceremony here today. Your kids deserve it, so bring the energy. We've got a lot of great surprises because this is the last one for today, and we want to make sure it's a memorable one. This field will be replaced next year, so this is going to be the last time that this group of students will be on this field. So we're going to have a great way to go out, so we'll hit the music, and we're about to start. one more time, let's give it up to our awesome graduates. Good afternoon, Titan parents and guardians, and more importantly, good afternoon to the class of 2021. I am the proud principal of Eastlake High School, Dr. Ricardo Cook. I believe in large gatherings like this, we are responsible for the energy we bring to this space. So I need everyone out there in the audience just to turn to someone you didn't come here with and give them an air high five. All right, nice. Now I need you to turn to someone else around you and give them an air fist bump. All right, that's the energy we're talking about. And of course, I need my mighty seniors to give their parents the standing ovation for raising amazing, smart, talented, and beautiful students. So on the count of three, the loudest, the proudest. Now wait a second, parents. You have never heard your students, your children, be this enthusiastic about recognizing you like they're about to be right now. I guarantee you it's going to be the loudest they've ever been in their lives. Here we go, students. Your parents said they're going to buy you a new iPhone today if you're loud and proud. So here we go. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. You know, I've had this talk with the other classes today. Okay, if Chick-fil-A made a new sauce today, it would be for you guys because it would be weak sauce. So we are going to start this all over again. This is going to be the amazing, most enthusiastic thanks you've ever given to your parents who've been with you through this journey, and they deserve something super amazing, awesome. So here we go on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's awesome sauce. Now you may be seated now. Thank you. We have a tradition here at Eastlake High School to celebrate the inclusivity of our community, the diversity of it. We bring up to you today a wide group of students who will represent our international greeters. So if you've been designated as an international greeter for today, would you please come up on stage to greet our audience? All right, we've got what? All right, are you ready?
Yeah. Magandang hapon po sa inyong sorry. Sa inyong lahat. Maligayang pagdating sa Eastlake High School sa araw ng pagtatapos sa so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ng klase 2020 hanggang 2021. Ako po si Rich Dizon na bumabati sa inyong pagdalo. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
All right. Yay! Now, my mom is Filipino. That just brought back a lot of memories, but fortunately, it's only when my mom is yelling at me. Okay. So let's go ahead and welcome up. I thought we had two more speakers. All right. So I will do my best here. Bienvenidos a la graduación de Eastlake High School. Yes, thank you. Spanish 3-4. Yes, thank you very much. All right. And the international kid language. What's up? All right, here we go. So thank you for this opportunity to be with you here today to celebrate the class of 2021. The class who will forever be linked with the pandemic and not just surviving it, but thriving and being stronger than that situation. My friends, may you never, and I'm talking to you, you seniors, may you never in the near future ever hear the words asynchronous, synchronous, or I can't hear you, you're muted. But may you forever remember your perseverance, your grit, in truly accomplishing something special. While you are not on campus for this year, I want you to know that your spirit was always here and that you will have a special place as the mightiest titans in our illustrious legacy of great students. At this time, would everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem? Leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please welcome Zach Shields.
Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Along with Mr. Tompkins McLean, the National Anthem. Are you ready? Gabby Dewar. All right.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Woo-hoo! Thank you. You may be seated. I would like to take a moment to recognize our great servicemen and women of the U.S. Armed Forces. Please stand and be recognized. If you are in, have served, or plan to serve, that's you students, in the Navy, the Army, the Marines, the Space Force, Air Force, or Coast Guard, please stand and be recognized. Also, if you are someone who just came from Japan on deployment and your son has no idea that you are here today, would you please stand and come to the podium? If your name is Anthony Santos, would you come up and give your dad a big hug? He came all the way from Japan for you. All right, thank you. Thank you. On behalf of the Eastlake community, thank you for all of you who have served in the armed forces and your commitment to our country. I'll stop my ugly crying right now and we'll get started. All right. And now, please give a warm welcome to our distinguished guest joining us today. From the Sweetwater Union High School District Board, Trustee Frank Tarantino. From the Sweetwater District Office, Chief Compliance Officer and former ASB Dean and overall great guy, Robert Hughes. And from Eastlake High School, our very own Teacher of the Year, Miss Nicole Quick. And while they may not be here today, I'd like to also recognize our amazing PTSA. President Katya Callahan, Vice President Danya Avalos, Treasurer Kim Collier, Treasurer Assistant Emmy Wong, Auditor Adriana Montero, Vice President of Membership Adriana Vasquez, Secretary Kristen Fatak, and Parliamentarian Victor Ibarra. So this is being recorded. They'll be watching this at home, so thank you. Even though he cannot make it here today, it's with great pride that I recognize a true giant at Eastlake High School and the Sweetwater Union High School District, who recently retired after 30-plus years in public education and to our district. His name is Mr. Juan Artiaga. Juan, I know you're at home watching, so I wanted to tell you this. You made a difference, sir, in the lives of literally thousands of students. You are loved, you are appreciated. The world is a better and more beautiful place because you are in it. Thank you, Mr. Artiaga. Before we recognize our students, I think it is also befitting to celebrate our amazing teaching staff, administrators, and support staff who make our school a special place. They are the ones who every day make it possible for your students to have a tremendous learning experience and opportunities for extracurricular activities. You truly help prepare them for tomorrow's success. Let's please give them also a round of applause. And now, let's get on to the business of recognizing our students. We would like to start by recognizing our students who have earned distinction for the Principal's Honor Roll by achieving a 3.75 GPA, exceeding required community service requirements, and participating in numerous AP classes. These individuals are recognized in your program, and at this time, will you please stand in your white robes to show your distinction? Thank you, students. It is time to introduce our 2 Salutatorians and 2 Valedictorians who represent our highest academic honors. They will now address the student body and guests. First, Salutatorian Arthur Hernandez with a 4.63 GPA, who will attend UCLA Go Bruins this fall, will be the first to speak.
Hello, class of 2021. It's an honor to be up here today and celebrate the successes of us all. I'd like to share some of the lessons these past 4 years have taught me before thanking all those who supported me and helped me get to where I'm at today. Beginning in freshman year, I realized that my high school experience would rely heavily on the amount of effort I was willing to dedicate. Hard work became a value I had to demonstrate day in and day out if I was going to reach my goals. That's a lesson I hope you will carry on, as if you set your mind on anything and push yourself to achieve those goals, the hard work will be rewarded. It's about demonstrating the hard work, even when no one's watching, and making the most out of any opportunity. If this year taught me anything, it's that those who persevere will find success. So keep a positive mindset and surround yourself with people who will push you to become the best version of yourself. That being said, I couldn't have reached this success alone. I'd like to thank my teachers, coaches, counselors, staff, and peers, as they were always very welcoming, and I knew I can rely on them whenever times got difficult. The lessons you taught me not only made me a better student, but allowed me to develop my character and grow as a person. To my family, thank you for always serving as my motivation and pushing me to follow my goals. By providing me with strong values early on, you allowed me to stay focused and learn the importance of determination. For that, I thank them all and appreciate the role they play in my life. Class of 2021, whatever paths our futures may hold, remember that everything worth doing may be difficult, but by striving to overcome those obstacles, nothing can stop us from reaching our dreams. Class of 2021, let's be great. Thank you.
Nicely done, Arthur. Next, Salutatorian Zachariah Shields with a 4.63 GPA will attend Baylor University this fall. Will now address the class.
First, I want to give a thank you to Dr. Cook and Ms. Pietla for throwing this graduation. All the students greatly appreciate it. To my fellow graduates, we did it. It's not exactly the 4 years of high school that we dreamed of, with our junior year cut short and our senior year virtual, but we survived. I want to thank my biggest supporters who have helped shape me throughout these formative years. First, to my mom, dad, Caroline, and Hannah. You've cheered me on and encouraged me in every area of my life. To my friends, thanks for all the memorable moments. Whether it's before school surf sessions or fun during sports seasons, I appreciate you. For teachers like Dr. Price, Mr. Colarusso, and Ms. Dobbins that challenged me in my academics, thank you. And most importantly, thank you to God for being the anchor in my life. The biggest thing I have learned throughout high school is how to be resilient. From day one of high school, I had obstacles to overcome to get to where I am today. From a freshman year teacher that discriminated against me for my Christian faith, to being cyberbullied for political beliefs, and with a disappointing year and a half of at-home learning, high school has not been as easy as I anticipated. But with faith, a strong family support system, and mentors, I have navigated through the thick and thin with success. In my time at Eastlake, I tried to be very involved, taking on multiple leadership roles and growing in all areas of my life. From joining the water polo and lacrosse team as a scrawny freshman to now being captain for both teams, becoming ASB vice president, junior class president, and 4-year Aux Club president, I have learned how to lead with discipline while also making some great friends and memories along the way. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." Everybody here has a different background, unique skills and interests, and each one of us has a different calling in our life. The most important takeaway from our time at Eastlake should be to apply what we have learned into our future endeavors and be the best that you can be. As we all move into this new season, remember where you came from, who you represent, identify your passions, and follow your purpose in life. Be a difference maker in this world, and remember that once you're a Titan, you're always a Titan. Thank you.
Thank you, Zach. Oscar Pena is our first valedictorian speaker, and with a 4.64 GPA, he will attend Johns Hopkins University this fall.
I would like to start with a quick thank you to everyone who has supported me throughout my high school career. My friends, you know who you are. My family, who have loved and cared for me all these years, and anyone who doesn't fall asleep the next minute and a half. Our senior year has definitely been eventful. Probably not what we expected, but definitely something we'll look back at and say, "Whew, thank God that's over." All jokes aside, I feel compelled to use this honor in order to address the elephant in the room. The pandemic, the loss of loved ones, isolation, and disunity. I simply cannot idly stand and tell you that this year was not so bad, because in reality, the world as a whole took a hit. I cannot stand and tell you that not having homecoming was not bad. I cannot stand and tell you that being alone a whole school day was not bad. I cannot stand and tell you that not being able to see our friends one last time during lunch was not bad. Now, don't get me wrong. I still celebrate the good things that happened this year. We had a great prom, an awesome drive-by where we got to see our teachers. We even had graduation ceremonies. What I'm saying is that the best years of our lives are still ahead of us. After all, there really is nowhere to go but up. This year marks a turning point in our lives. We're becoming more independent as we follow our true passions. And what better way to begin these years than what I call the Rocky ideology? It's not about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. I cannot stand and tell you that this year was not so bad, because after all, you're still 6 feet away from me. Thank you.
Thank you. And finally, but not least, Grayson Noggle with a 4.64 GPA will attend UC Berkeley this fall and will now speak to the class of 2021.
Welcome, parents, staff, and of course, class of 2021. Well, it's been real. It has been quite a turbulent year, unlike any other. I sincerely hope that everyone is doing well and staying safe. I would first like to thank all the people who have supported me thus far. Dr. Cook, Ms. Robles, Mr. Dio, my past teachers, close friends, and of course, my wonderful family. You have always given me the motivation to continue striving for my goals, and for that, I am wholly indebted to you all. The past 4 years have been a wild ride, full of successes and failures that have trained us as we begin to board life's starship. For most of us, the destination is unknown, the path undefined.
But what is certain is that we must take the controls and set our own trajectory. There will be times where you are blown off course and risk crashing. Elon Musk said it best. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating. As I learned firsthand, it is these failures that illuminate the path to your success, your destination. For if there were no crashes in the beginning, landing would be taken for granted. It may be hard to get back on track, so use your heart as your North Star. Your experiences have built who you are, and your gut will tell you what actions are right and wrong. As you blast off into the cosmos, remember that we are all there with you. Our orbits will intersect and diverge without fail. Some may be more helpful than others. Your trajectory is aligned. But do not ignore those who take a different path, an opposing view. Be kind to all fellow spacefarers. Hear them out and adjust your path accordingly. As always, go with the flow aggressively. Above all else, don't panic. Thanks for your attention. Class of 21 to the moon!
All right. Thank you, student speakers. As you know, we are a great school with a legacy of excellence in academics, arts, athletics, and activities. The class of 2021 has left its impact in these areas. In academics, we have almost 700 students graduating today, and many will go on to attend college, while others will begin their journeys in various career institutions, the armed forces, and art programs. We have two students, Joseph Colarusso and Braden Wong, who are recognized as National Merit Scholars, the only two in our district. I'm going to ask that the following honors recipients please stand if you received the following distinction: DLI completion, biliteracy seal, a member of the Career Technical Education programs, and medical pathways. If this pertains to you, please stand and be recognized. Well done, Titans. Thank you. In the area of the arts, our various visual and performing arts programs, such as band, orchestra, choir, color guard, dance, photography, multimedia, and art have produced great presentations and works to share with the community in light of the restrictions of the pandemic. They have added beauty to the community in many ways. Students such as Lilia Reyes, dance president, Gabrielle Dewar, choir president, Natalia Hernandez, Mart Reyes, and Malia Mislan, Media Arts Program, and Leonette Bentley and Layla Flores from the Reflection Artist Program shared their creative genius and made us aware of the importance of the arts in our lives. Please stand up if you are a member of any of the VAPA programs. Thank you. In the area of athletics, our teams captured or were contention for all team and individual titles. They did this with numerous COVID tests each week, keeping up with their work and having limited practice times due to sports being condensed into 2 seasons. They proved to be outstanding competitors and representatives for our school. One of our very own, Taylor Ennis Thompson, was recognized as U.S. figure skating gold medalist in moves in the field, and Marcelo Mayer is expected to be a top pick in the upcoming Major League Baseball draft. Please stand up if you played a sport while at Eastlake High School. Thank you, students. In the area of activities, we had almost 100 clubs meeting online and creating connections still. Many of our community clubs are still actively serving the community and making a difference. Our Red Cross, led by Brandon Fuentes, was recognized as Outstanding Club of the Year. Dante Villalobos led our Key Club in community service. Our newspaper team, led by Isabel Murillo, was recognized by the Union Tribune. Our Titan Bots team, led by Mariana Delgado, was recognized this past week for outstanding achievement in design by the First Robotics Competition Awards. And our awesome ASB kept the Titan spirit alive. We were busy during the pandemic. Please stand up if you were a part of any of these activities or clubs. Congratulations. I would also like to give special recognition to Carissa Weeks, and Spencer Asen, Hagen Lowlander, and Jaslyn Mendoza and Arturo Osorio for, get this, perfect attendance from kindergarten to 12th grade. Unfortunately, these students are absent today. Would Jaslyn Mendoza and Spencer Asen please come up to receive your award? All right, Titans, we're about to give out some diplomas, but I'm hoping you'll just give me a couple minutes just to address you as a class. You are all now part of a great tradition and have created a new standard of Titan excellence. Your perseverance has been nothing short of inspirational. My guiding words to you today are quite simple, and I hope they help you in some way through your next steps in life. I believe with all of my heart that the greatest accomplishment any person can achieve is to simply and continuously become their next best self. You will be presented with challenges and accomplishments in your life, and how you react to them will reveal how you approach your own growth as a person. Will you rest on your laurels? Will you bounce back from disappointment? Will you seek help when you know you need it? The choices you make ultimately will make you. Your parents, your friends, teachers, and loved ones have also contributed to the person you are today. Reflect them in the manner in which you present yourself to others. Attach your name to excellence, and remember that your next best self is always awaiting for you. It is a cycle that carries on throughout your lifetime. Every experience that brings you tears, laughter, a sense of trepidation, exhilaration, or a feeling of accomplishment guides you on this journey. One of my greatest joys in my life is watching my children pursue their passions. I can tell you that unequivocally that there is someone in that stand who spent hours bringing you to music lessons, athletic practices, and enrichment opportunities, all so that you may find your dreams. They love you unconditionally because you are the very best of their own dreams and hopes. Your friends and mentors are here with you today and have been a witness to your journey. Like a great playlist, they have provided the soundtrack of your life with countless hours of fond memories. So Titans, always love yourself and help others to do the same, because love in action is helping others become their next best selves. You have made me a better principal and a better person by allowing me to be a witness to your excellence in academics, arts, service, and athletics. I'm so proud of this class, and thank you so much. All right, I do look forward to meeting your future self, and I hope that all of you will return at some point, because this is your home. And always remember, class of 2021, once a Titan, always a Titan, go Eastlake. At this point, let's go ahead and hand out some diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our counselors, Mrs. Novak, Mr. Connor, Mrs. Didio, Mrs. Jones, Mr. Medell, Mr. Lopez, Mrs. Alama, and Mrs. Robles, who will now award the diplomas. And please welcome Trustee Tarantino to accept this class. Trustee Tarantino, I am proud to confirm that the students here today have met the requirements of the state of California and the Sweetwater Union High School District to earn a high school diploma. I present to you the class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Cook. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Sweetwater Union High School District, I accept the 2021 graduating class of Eastlake High School. Students, congratulations, and thank you, parents and family members.
Thank you so much. At this time, Mr. Fishbein, our class advisor, and myself will hand out the diplomas while our counselors read their names. To make this a little bit easier on everybody, just so everybody understands, when you come up to receive your diploma, you'll pose here for an awesome picture, and then you'll continue back here and then return back to your seat, okay?
Keon Agon.
Gazelle Hergel.
Jenna Walsh.
Mireya Amador.
James Meadows.
Nia Shelton.
Delaney Bacha.
Jakira Robinson.
Lizzie Mendoza.
Derek Munoz.
Alexis Barnum.
Brianna Alba.
Manuel Zavala.
Emily Doris.
Jalen Sams.
Alyssa Risano.
Kaylin Nguyen.
Destiny Wilcox.
Astrid Maves.
Astrid Maves.
Madison Klump.
Zion Mall.
Gabrielle Thomas.
Nico Padilla.
Sarah White.
Isaac Ami.
Isabella Farrell.
Vincent Leaf.
Julius Kabataki.
Diego Navarrete.
Samara Valdez.
Evan Grappolon.
Victoria Carver.
Kessler Anderson.
Jacqueline Diaz.
Matthew Rubio.
Dylan Diaz.
Isaac Rubio.
Jaslyn Mendoza.
Dylan Cave.
Jasmine Avalos.
Dominic Mendoza.
Alyssa Kristen Aguiluz.
Andrew Zalick.
Anthony Santos.
Evan Kaimal.
Madison Mac Gonzalez.
Nicole Wong.
4 years have already gone by. Isabel Perry.
Kevin Eagles.
Natalia Paredes Reyes.
Jonathan Valdez.
Gabriela Dewar.
Russell Payangayang.
Elijah Ludovico Briner.
Tiffany Fan.
Sean Palafox.
Spencer Asen.
Leonardo Hernandez.
Zachary Pond.
Diego Robles.
Verona Penn.
John Cesar Estabilo.
Isaac Torres.
Perla Barajas.
Nate Damstra.
Brianna Campos.
Damian Martin.
Melina Mancia.
Zain Masood.
Dante Aguilar.
Tristan Din.
Daniel Flores Herrera.
Ethan Alviar.
Christian Safa.
Jacob Shelady.
Andrea Coral.
Christopher Tapia Bravo.
Kalena Garcia.
Koji Matsuo.
Tristan Osuna.
Mayalise Sieski.
Sebastian Castañeda.
Christopher Phillips.
Edward Schmitz.
Elisa Severson.
Anthony Giroux.
Candy Nunez.
Diego Reina.
Angie Bergueno.
Andrew Delgadillo.
Isaac Coronado.
Roberto Jimenez.
Charlotte Andrews.
Dominic Taylor.
Alessandra Alonso.
Emilio Alejandro Lopez Cervantes.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, Alec!
Alexa Gurola.
Ross Frederick Dionis.
Sophia Olmedo.
Kai Pinkston.
Kale Amparo.
Diego Reese.
Sebastian Osuna.
Sebastian Calvillo.
Ralph Tan.
Antonio Baeza.
Dayanara Ferreira.
Adrian Paredes.
Rochelle Alegre.
Naomi Mabini.
Marley Simeon.
Mariana Delgado.
Jelani Holmes.
Alonso Juan.
Laura Rabago.
Qasim Darwish. Joshua Hayes. Rodrigo Herrera.
Thank you. And now, would Mr. Fishbein once again come to the stage? He will lead our final tradition, which is the tassel tradition.
Ready, seniors? The moving of the tassel from the right to the left is symbolic of crossing over from high school to the next stage in your life. At this time, please move your tassel from the right to the left of your mortarboard.
Congratulations, class of 2021.
And now, one last time, seniors, would all of you please stand as we sing our alma mater for one last time together as the class of 2021.
That means you, everybody. I better hear some voices. Diaz, Gabby, here we go. Eastlake High, conquering, soaring high. In the distance, we will see our futures unfold. Eastlake High, Titans reach toward the sky. Peace we will seek, love we will teach, true hearts with pride. As we've grown, we've always known we'd find our way. Years gone by, onward we shine, blue, green, and gray. Eastlake High, watch us as we march by. With all our dreams, we will succeed. Hail Eastlake High!
All right, so these next steps are about to happen. I need to take a selfie with this. Okay, you can do that as well. I'm going to take a really quick selfie with this class, and then we're going to get going to the celebration. Go, Andrew! All right, guys, I need you guys right here. Woo! All right.
Class of 2021, please follow your line leaders back to the top. Parents, please stand by, enjoy the procession, and wait till they leave the field. Thank you.
Thank you, parents, for being out here. You've been a great group. Once they are able to get to the parking lot, you'll be able to meet with them up there as well. Okay, so give us about 3-4 minutes, and then we'll release all the parents out into the parking lot area.
Parents, please have a seat. Enjoy the procession. Graduates, follow your lines. Graduates, please follow your lines. Clear across. Thank you. Class of 2021, please follow your lines to the top of these stairs, please. Parents, please stand by.